your lick back. Get your lick back. If a nigga owe you something, ain't no chit chat. Better stay up out the way, don't get your shit splat. Stop letting this shit slide and get your lick back. And get your lick back. I feel like I'm JX. J-Way. I'm a perfectionist. Adderall got me restless. I'm gone. Run with a wild crew, they get reckless. Young boy, come up off that neck. Give me that. To the trends. See you, Lee, be the band.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Central Division Showdown. We got another action-packed week ahead. But before we get into that, how are y'all doing today?
I am doing well.
Cold. Did you lose a bet, my boy? You repping the D? You repping the D over there?
No, I just an NBA fan. Just happened to throw on this shirt.
Okay. Get you a Duran jersey, man. Go all the way.
I don't know if I'll get a Duran jersey. I don't know about that.
Duran T. Rick, how you feel about that?
What about him rocking Detroit? Detail?
Yeah, sitting with the ops right now.
Yeah.
Repping the number one team in the they still number one, right?
Yeah. We're gonna talk about it, but yeah, we are still number one right now.
I'm not walking around with a Detroit jersey. That's just me, you know.
Hey, I wore the Mets, man, one time.
Yeah, don't do that.
He got traded, so it's over. It's obsolete now. But Tate, what's the deal? What you got going on in the DMV?
What's up, Foss? Just getting back here yesterday morning, man. I was at the crib for a long weekend. Buddy of mine, daughter got married. And, hey, I ain't about that life no more, man. I hung out too much, drank too much, kicked it too much. That was Thursday, my first night there, and I'm still recuperating. This Monday.
Hey, you sound so somber. I was like, damn, did something happen? You got married. I said, okay, all right, cool. We ain't gotta.
Yeah, nah, that's it though. I mean, we'll talk about the Cavs. They ain't been too good for them, but I'll get into it when we talk about that, man. But shout out to everybody watching on the Know It Alls channel. Thanks for tapping in. This is our Know It Alls NBA weekly broadcast. So thanks for tapping in. Check it out. And that's it, man. Shout out to Zeke and Rick, the homies in the building. Sports, life, and hip hop. Some good content over there.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely. And let's get right into it as we do every week. Before we get into the topics around the league, we review the Central Division as a whole. So let's start with Chicago. What y'all got going
on? Tuesday night, we started off with the Warriors. Remember when I discussed how we're a tanking team and teams that are competing for playoff position, we shouldn't beat those teams. So we beat the Warriors 130 to 124 overtime game. Zeke didn't bet that. Led by Matas. Matas dropped 40 piece. That was the night, and we'll discuss later on, where everyone was having a career night. Campaign, Matas, Bam, but Matas had 41 that night, 16 to 28, 5 for 15 from three, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. I like his shot volume. I like 20 plus shot attempts.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got the green light. He is the cornerstone, so to speak.
Quotations on that?
Huh?
Quotations?
I mean,
he's got to be now, right? Like,
yeah.
Who else is here?
By default, de facto. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My favorite player, Rob Dillingham, 5 points, two for 11, 1 for 3 from 3-point, 3 rebounds, 4 assists.
He's getting the shots up. He didn't stop when he was 2 for 5. Kept shooting.
Yeah, shooters shoot.
Yeah.
So anything else you want to add to that Warriors game you saw?
Giddey triple-double like usual. 4 threes for Giddey also.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like Jalen Smith taking 10 threes.
Yeah. Jalen Smith took 10 threes. Which
only made 2.
That's
Matas took 15 threes.
Oh my God. Is it pretty much pick up basketball at this point? Everybody just doing what they
Well, I've told you it's no cohesion.
It was OT too, so
yeah, but it's no it's like they're playing bare minimum offense. You know what I'm saying? Like NBA, it's NBA offense, but it's there's no gel, there's no cohesion. You don't know what player is going to do next. So you're just sitting in the corner. You're a corner boy. And you just letting dude work out. You know what I'm saying? No Diddy. Leonard Miller, creative player. He had a double-double that game. 17 and 11. You know, he trying to get a spot on next season's squad. And overall, and our favorite player, Pat Williams, didn't play. He's got an ankle injury.
He was injured. Wasn't a DNP,
but left ankle sprain. So we got some injuries in that game, but that game was just Dre. You know what? We won that game. Draymond made a boneheaded play at the end of the game. He fouled Jalen Smith. He fouled Jalen Smith shooting a two, a fade away in the corner, and Draymond actually fouled him. So that tied the game, and then because Golden State was going to win that game, but Draymond did a boneheaded play.
So that concludes the week.
That concludes the Warriors.
We lost to the Lakers also.
Oh yeah, Lakers game. That's the Matas talking trash to Luka, and he paid for it. he was bumping at the gums, and Luka gave us 51 points, no mouse sauce, triple double. 51. What did he give us? 51, 10 and 10, something crazy like.
Yeah.
Hold on. I don't have it, man. My screen.
51, 10 and 9, almost.
Almost triple double.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not a triple double. He didn't get 10 assists, so he hit I was about to say 7. He hit 9 threes. 9 for 14 from 3. Like I always say, the Bulls have 7 people in double figures. We usually win. We had 7 in double figures, while the Lakers only had 5, but they still won. But when you have one scoring 51, that kind of helps you out. LeBron only had 18.
Montas' reasoning for talking trash is he fears no man on the court. He was just having and air quotations, he was just having a nice convo with him, and Luka got, he turned it up. He got interested. So then he showed him.
I hate that post game when they be like, "Oh, what was you guys talking about?" And they never say what they was talking about.
I mean, yeah, he probably. You think he said something about like his off the court stuff? I don't think Matas.
Nah, I don't think he would.
I hope not.
You never know.
Crazy.
Some players they do that.
Luka didn't look upset. He was kind of just laughing them off.
Luka he never looks upset. He always laughs people off.
He does smile and it'd be devious. Yeah,
he was kind of laughing at Shorter too when Shorter was peed off at him.
Right, and they got real beef.
Yeah.
But Matas, he ignited Luka, and Luka gave us one on that one. Anything on that game? Ayton had a double-double, which is crazy.
Dominating. Man,
dude, Paul Reed, Ayton, anyone that's a less than stellar center, big, you can have a career night on the Bulls.
Easy. And no bigs except Nick Richards.
So that was pretty much it on that game. So we lost that game. Then we played the Clippers. Lost that game. That was a good game to lose. 7
in double figures again. Still lost.
And who was the leading scorer? Creative player Leonard Miller, 14 and 8. I like that.
Yeah.
Buzelis.
If only Pat could do that.
Buzelis double.
Pat had 2 and 3, triple, double, single.
Dude, Pat had 2 points, 0 of 7.
He didn't even make a shot.
Hell no, he with us. That's a he with us.
0 for 6 from 3. Nah, man.
Does he get imposter syndrome? Getting all this money, just doing nothing? Like, bro, just be there. Like, he just be.
Man, I know I talk a lot. I could go out there and put up 2 and 3.
All right.
2 points, 3 rebounds.
No, all right, man.
I can do that right now.
By accident,
Tate calls him my doppelganger. I disagree, but Mathurin, he had a good day. 26. Who?
Oh, he's about Yabusele.
26 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Mathurin came. And dude, Kawhi Leonard, I know he had a 28 points and 8 for 22, but the machine, The machine looks like a top 5 player this year. Like he is.
He dropped 50 on us.
Dude, the machine, Kawhi is like, man, and it's always the big if he's healthy, obviously. But
He's out now,
ankle injury. Hopefully it's not serious. But
yeah.
dude, you watch him play and watching him play close up against. I've always watched him play, but like close up against the Bulls, he gets to a spot and you can't stop him getting to a spot. It's just a matter of he missed or not. So watching Kawhi is a joy. You imagine if he was he missed 4 or 5 seasons of injury. Imagine if he played though, he would arguably be a top 20 player easily for sure.
Yeah, probably still going to the Hall.
But the old school game, really, like he's not a the mid range is a lost art. I mean, Cade got it going, but
and that was it for the week. Yeah, so we were 1 and 2. We would have been 0-3 if it wasn't for boneheaded Draymond. But we're like I said, we're looking at players developing wise, and that's pretty much it for Bulls Corner.
All right.
15 games left for the Bulls.
15. All right. Can't be over soon enough, I'm sure.
We're playing the Grizzlies tonight. Maybe we'll lose that.
Curtis says rooting for the Grizzlies. Oh, whoops. I'm all over the place here. But tell you what, how was the Cavs week?
Shout out to my boy Steeler Sal. Shout out, Sal. Thanks for tapping in, man. Sounds like, that Buzelis is like the Lance Stevenson and Dylan Brooks to LeBron to Europe, right?
To Europe. That's hilarious.
To Europe. Yeah, trying to get on Luka nerves. Luka got to just blowing in his ear and stuff like that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And Luka got to give him buckets. So, yeah, shout out to Buzelis, man. Just trying to chirp at the big homie. But as far as the Cavs week go, man, we was here last Monday. I believe they were playing, got it in my notes right here. Yeah, they were playing the 76ers. We went ahead and beat them 115-101. I'll give you the cliff notes. I won't go as long as Bulls Corner did. The Magic the next night on Wednesday, the next game, beat the Cavs 128-122. Cavs doing a lot of playing with their food. A couple of times they could have had that game, but they just let it stay close throughout. And without Wagner, Franz Wagner, they found a way to win. Cats like Bain went off on us. Desmond Bain went off on us, and so did the cat from Gonzaga. What I'm talking about?
Oh,
the guard. Suggs, Jalen Suggs.
Oh.
He was hitting three. He usually he with us candidate, or sit your ass down for the know-it-alls candidate. But we lost that game, like I said, 128-122. Played the Mavericks, belted them 138-105. That was Friday. And then last night, turned around, played the Mavericks at first in Dallas, whipped them at home, and they whooped us at home yesterday, 130-120. Again, playing with your food, letting them shoot a high 3-point percentage yesterday, not getting out, closing out the 3-point line. And I think the commonality in all these games are, I think we missing on defense is Jared Allen, man. Think about it. When the Cavs was looking good, I mean, Jared Allen was a big factor on both ends of the court. So I think we kind of discount that. But, I mean, I think he is a needed piece now. Like Evan Mobley is a good help defender. But when cats come at him to his body, though, sometimes going to give up points at the rim. No, did he? Points at the basket. And so, 2-2 this week. We're currently in fourth place. Like we might be locked in the fourth place. Look like we could be heading on to a collision course against Detroit in the playoffs. It is about 15 games left. We have one of the easier schedules. We got 27 losses now. In order to get 55 wins, we need to win the rest of our game. We're probably about a 52-win team, I'm guessing. So, 52 and what would that be? 30, 52 and 30. With a 4 seed. We're not looking good lately, but we can look like we did after the All-Star break and leading up to the pass to Jared Allen's injury. I like what that looks like.
All right, and to conclude this segment, the Pistons went 3-1 on the week. They actually had a pretty easy road this week. Played a couple depleted teams, and a couple bottom of the conference teams. Starting with Brooklyn. Now, Brooklyn, we lost at home last week to them, but we handled them pretty easily in Brooklyn. We won 38 points actually. And pretty much the reoccurring theme of the week for us, it has been just been the emergence. Obviously, we had a lot of blowouts. We beat the Philly by 22. We beat Memphis by 16. So we got to see a lot of our bench, a lot of rest from our starters. Asar Thompson was out up until Sunday. So we had a little bit more scoring, a little bit more shooting in the starting lineup. So we had Marcus Sasser had a couple good games. He had a 14-point game, had a 16-point game. The Philly game, it was kind of a light game for Cade. I think he had like 7 points, but he had a bunch of assists and, like I said, a bunch of, the bench played about equal minutes to the starters to a lot of these games. So a good opportunity for us to get some rest. Tobias Harris got to take the night off one night. But the last game of the week was yesterday against Toronto, and that was an 11-point loss in Toronto. So we split the series. I don't know if we have any more games left with them. But yeah, we couldn't stop Brandon Ingram. He surpassed everybody with 34 points. And they just out rebounded us and kind of dominated us in the paint, which is very now Isaiah Stewart didn't play in the game. So I mean that was somewhat of a factor, but they had 9 more rebounds than us, including 7 more offensive rebounds. So it was kind of a lackadaisical game for Jalen Duren. Now, I think points wise, I think he had a pretty good game offensively. 20 and 11. So you think, oh, that's a pretty solid game, but he was getting worried. Who was Pirtle? Jakob Pirtle? Yeah, he pretty much.
He's a good rebound. Don't
he
fall.
is. He's a big fella.
21 and 18.
Yeah, but Pirtle is he's a good rebound. One of the best in the league.
Yeah, that's fair. So yeah, rare situation where we didn't win the post, but one of the biggest factors to me was Duncan Robinson had 1 point and Asar Thompson scored 4 points in his return. So
was Duncan in foul trouble?
I don't.
He had 5 fouls.
He had 5. So yeah. So I
1
guess,
point is crazy.
1 point. He took 2 3-point attempts, and that was all the field goals that he took. And then he made 1 free throw, obviously, 1 point. So and he finished the game. So he was out there for the end of the game.
Minutes? He was a closing minute. Wow.
Yeah,
he played
I believe
24 minutes.
They hunted him. Because this is a team, Toronto, they got some decent scoring on the as far as the starting lineup is concerned. I think they got 4 guys that average 18 or more points. They just don't get a lot of bench scoring, but a very good defensive team. And I think that they just it just was a matchup nightmare for Duncan. And I've said all year, he's not really a starter. He's just been an essential floor spacer that we really didn't have this year. I mean, last year that was Tim Hardaway for a lot of the season. So, but yeah, 3-1 on the week. Asar Thompson missed about a week, so it was good to have him back. But offensively, he was pretty bad. And yeah, Duncan. You're not going to see it very often, but usually when you have that bad of an effort from Duncan, it affects everything within the offense because we are so paint heavy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's the week. Let's get to the first break and see what we got going on the other half of the show. All right, so we're a little late on this news. This is something that happened. Was it Tuesday that this all went down? Wednesday that this event happened. But Bam Adebayo dropped 83 points the other day, March 10th, whatever day that was. But obviously, that's 2 more points than Kobe, who had the second most points, because we all know that Wilt Chamberlain holds the record for 100. With the little sign.
No video of that game either.
No video, so there's a little conspiracy there. Obviously, Kobe's no longer with us, so there's a lot of sour people that the whole game went down the way it did. But what are your guys' thoughts? I mean, is 83 impressive to you? Obviously, I'm sure you guys got an opportunity to you probably didn't watch the game live, but you got to see a lot of the details about it. We'll start in Cleveland with Tate. What are your thoughts on that 83-point game?
Yeah, first, I just want to address the conspiracy theory and tell you young fellas, stuff happened before there was videotape. So if we're going to question everything, did the Pilgrims get here? Was George Washington president? I mean, I don't know. Stuff happened before videotape.
Oh, shit.
So, I just got to put that out there. Like everything that happened when VHS started.
That's Rick's fault, by the way. I didn't say nothing about no tape. I did co-sign it, though.
Yeah. So I'm just putting it out there. I mean, not that, some people are just non-believers in different things. But Bam held up his 83 too, though. But I guess we saw that. As far as his 83, though, getting buckets is getting buckets, though, right? I mean, he scored 83. That's the thing. He scored 83 points in the game. Now, was it an empty calorie 83? Was it against a trash Washington Wizards team I hear them talk about all the time out here? Was it against 4 20-year-olds who should be G League players and they trying to tank because they got AD at home, they got Trae Young at home, they got all their players at home, so they're not trying to win. Kobe did his 81 against Toronto Raptors against Jalen Rose. Shout out Michigan Wolverines getting cooked. And also Sam Mitchell, the coach, one time coach of the year when he coached for Toronto, tried to run a boxing, tried to stop Kobe. You know what I mean? Tried to stop Kobe, and it was a game. The Lakers ended up winning by like 15 or 18 points, but it was a game throughout to the fourth quarter, and Kobe just went nuts. As far as Bam Adebayo, they was up like 30 against a trash team. They were just going for it. He shot 43 free throws, I believe. Hit 36 of them. Kobe in this game was 19 for 21 from the free throw line. So he obviously made more field goal attempts. So 83 is 83. But to me, I'm putting an asterisk by it in my record book. NBA don't got to. In my record book, that's a big asterisk. And, he got this girl all out there making jerseys up with Bam number 83. Like, that's his jersey number. I mean, but, that was one of my questions, though. So, y'all is Bam elite? Is Bam elite?
No.
No.
Elite defensively.
Yeah.
Oh, an elite player. Is he a top 25 NBA player?
No.
Nah, hell no.
Not even. I tried to go big range, so y'all might
25.
give
Yeah.
a yes.
No.
Not top 25. Okay.
I'm pretty sure I can think of 25.
I can think of 20. I can think of 50 guys that could have scored 83, but it's sure
He wasn't an all-star.
Whoa.
What?
You can think of 50 guys
in the NBA right now? Yes.
That can score 80. I mean, but
Dude, I'll give you one. Cam Thomas could score 83. I would have thought if you would have said who's to score 83 before Bam, I would have said Cam Thomas.
Yeah. On Brooklyn, though, because
it don't matter. Cam Thomas is a scorer.
He a chucker.
He a chucker. That's all I'm saying. But
Fill it up. Pause.
Yeah. I actually appreciate Miss Wilson holding it down for him, no matter what, through and through. That's fire. We support black love around here, but and
shout out Donovan Coco. Appreciate y'all too.
Well, I don't know why yet. Okay, but more black
love.
Black.
You talked about black love.
You're right. And LeBron and but anyways, but no, I mean 80 points is really far. But like we see 50 and we'd be like, wow. We see 60, we'd be like, damn, 80. I mean, that's a lot of points, man. And yes, he broke the record for the most free throw attempts, but like, I mean, this is a 6'10" power forward / center. You still gotta make them now. I thought it was weird that Washington was no. So they were fouling other people to keep him from doing it. Right?
Yeah. At the
Okay,
end.
so it wasn't because I was confused at first when they said that they were fouling him. But
it was fouling other players.
Yeah,
they did foul him a bunch of times.
Yeah.
You know?
43 free throws.
Yeah,
He probably got more than the rest of the team collectively.
Right.
I saw a super cut of all them fouls, like in a compilation. Most of them fouls was legit fouls.
It was legit.
They run the offense through Bam. He was really getting fouled.
Yeah,
it wasn't really questionable
about
calls.
6 or 7 of them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I mean, that's a lot of. I mean, he broke his
a lot of hacking.
A lot of hacking, but he broke his points, his personal one in the first half. He had that locked in the first half. So so it just goes to show you that you can have a crazy game. Malachi Flynn scored 50 for the Pistons. That's a man that's in Europe somewhere right now. So I mean, these players are capable of dropping some crazy amount of points. Not to say that his 50 is anywhere near 80, but it's Malachi Flynn though.
Man,
so it happens. You'd be surprised who drop a 50 ball sometimes. So it's there's an asterisk by it, especially in the world of tanking and for how bad that team was. Man. But impressive nonetheless to me. You still got to knock them free throws down. If you do a hack and Shaq on Shaq, is he making 83? Hell, he making half of them free throws, if that. So any other thoughts on that before we move on to the next topic?
I will say this real quick. The Wizards, and you guys always talk about culture. Well, Zeke does. Like, I would be more ashamed if I was a Wizards fan or a player on that team, because Bam is not that type of offensive gun for him to do that. So the Wizards should definitely be ashamed. Like, where's your competitive fire to keep him from scoring? Like, when he scored, first of all, when Bam scored 30 in one quarter,
exactly,
we were like, yo, that's crazy. Like, Zeke called, he was like, yo, this dude got 30 in one quarter. I'm like, what? So
but Rick, it's like in high school, it's like a McDonald's All-American playing against the freshman high school team.
No, those are pros, bro.
Alex Sarr is like a legitimate.
Those are the Wizards brought up.
Trey Johnson.
If everybody was there when nobody really that was playing had been playing.
I get that. They're professional ball. They should have some type of gumption, some type of determination to keep someone from scoring 30 points in one quarter. It should have been done after that. You should have been motivated and determined to keep this dude. You should have been competitive. That's all I'm saying. Where's your competent? Where's your compete?
I mean, teams get blowed out, man. Sometimes you just ain't good enough.
Whoa. So you're not competing? Is that what you're telling me?
No, sometimes your competing level ain't good enough for who you playing against. Bam Adebayo is an Olympian, an all-star, and they was going for it against these scrubs. I mean, say you playing a varsity game against some team. He said, "Oh, we're gonna play all our freshmen tonight." That's what Washington did.
You mean to tell me the difference between Bam and a G leaguer is from a high school varsity to a freshman? That's the
obviously. I said 4 20-year-olds. It's like playing a college team. Gonzaga, whole squad older than what they had out there.
Dude, you're in the NBA. You in there for a reason.
Yeah, to be a G leaguer, till we move you up because we tanking. That's more than tanking stuff we talked about before.
Wizards got some wins this year.
When they was trying to play people.
They beat us early this season.
They beat us too.
I'm just saying overall, the Wizards should be ashamed. If you're donning that NBA jersey, you should be competing. And first of all, you got to eat. You trying to. Tate just said they're a G leaguer. You trying to compete and get fed and get another contract. That ain't gonna help.
I understand that, except the part you miss is they not good enough.
I guess you can't.
They can't stop a guy from getting 83. Man.
First of all, like I said, you could name 50 players in the NBA right now that you would have thought scored 83 than Bam.
Just off a style of play.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like Hero. Yeah. I could, because he can score. He can fill it up.
Michael Porter Jr.
Yep.
Yeah. Sure. He that type of player. Cam, all those guys. But
Wizards top scorer only had 28. Bam had 31 first quarter.
It's funny that you say only 28.
Who was the top
Alex
scorer?
Sarr.
Okay.
He kind of a
NBA
rim
player.
protector type. Like he would be the one that I would expect to, But
Yeah,
he is a kid
quarter,
though.
You gotta be like, all right, man, it's enough of this. 30 in the first quarter. All right.
So did a bunch of people foul out or what?
No,
But
nobody.
see, if you had some old vets out there, they like, oh man, we ain't going for this shit, man. They gonna start laying him out, blowing him to the chest, all that stuff. Them little YNs ain't on that, man. That's Bam to them. That's big Bam. No Diddy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they needed a what's that old dude not Marcus Pfizer? What I want to call. I always want to call him Marcus Pfizer. The
For
one.
who?
Gibson.
Taj
Taj.
Gibson.
Yeah.
I mean, he old. He old.
Brother.
I don't know if
He
he's that
do-
type of guy, but
He do the games here. What's the Drew Gooden? Bring him out the booth. Let him get in there. He ain't stop Bam.
I mean,
Like now though.
the highlights of Bam, like it was nothing. It wasn't poetry. Like I know I don't want to put an asterisk on his 83 like tape, because 83 is, you definitely got to have the stamina, no Diddy, to do that, to get those shots up. Like, but you got to have some type of
42 minutes. Yeah, which is kind of crazy. You ain't making work more on the defensive end. I don't know. Like I'm just thinking out loud. I'm sitting on the couch.
You up 36. They going for the record.
Yeah.
Like it didn't happen organically in a competitive game. They empty calorie chasing.
They did. And the refs didn't help.
Right, I agree with that too.
Because you get fouled on every play. They made sure to call every foul. Like he was the foul merchant.
They was running the offense through him. He was going through 2-3 guys towards the end. He was getting fouled. My only issue was the Heat fouling to get the ball back. But Bam was telling them, hey, don't foul. They was doing it anyway. But that was only in like the last 5 minutes.
That's solid of the homies to do that. I was like, man, get this game over with. This is stupid.
It is. You right, False. And Zeke, you right. All the more reason I got an asterisk by it, though. Empty calorie buckets.
With my real quick, Foster, I know you're trying to move. When he scored 81, would you have been cool if he subbed himself out?
That would be weird.
No, you may as well go
tie it. Oh hell no!
I don't want to be Kobe. I'll just sub myself out.
Nah, might be even more corny.
He would have got way more props.
That's something that Tatum would do.
For that.
He would have got props.
He would have got props.
Yeah,
Nationally, he'd have got props.
Nah, I respect Kobe. Salute.
No, that's trash.
Don't take me up.
I mean, but he would have though. People looked at it like, yeah, you were playing the trash team. They would send you to the line 48 times. You ain't want to break Kobe's real record.
And score 79 then. Then score 79 and then check yourself out.
What is supposed? Never mind. Y'all keep going. You keep going, man.
All right, we're gonna get to the last break and we're gonna not wrap it up, but get to the next topic. All right. Oh, yeah. So we got about 15 games left in the season. And we are going to look at the top 4 teams on each side of in each conference. And we're going to determine one reason why they are good enough to represent their respective conference in the finals, and one reason why they would not. Let's start in the West. All right. So we got the Thunder, Spurs, Lakers, and Rockets. Thunder. Is there any particular reason why? I mean, obviously they're defending champs. And they're still on top of the Western Conference. Is there any reason why they wouldn't be able to make it all the way to the finals coming up next year? Not next year, this year, this playoffs.
Any reason why they wouldn't? Man, you can't even say injuries because they've been missing Jalen Williams. They still winning. They're missing Jalen Williams. Caruso been out. Hardenstein been out.
He came back.
I feel like they've been managing those dudes too, kind of.
Yeah. I don't even think Jalen Williams got like a timeline to return. They just, hey, Ray, rest up. He could probably sit the first round of playoffs if he wanted to.
Damn near.
I don't know. I can't think of a reason why they couldn't win it.
I mean,
reason.
Oh, what is it?
I mean, it's the injury bug. I mean, if they get hit by injuries, obviously, and they do need Jalen Williams for their playoffs. Health, so it'll be health. It'll be health. I think health wise.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just health with them. I think what OKC is just simply health. Yeah, because they're deep. Jared.
Yeah.
They got
AJ.
AJ.
They got
Jared McCain. They got AJ.
Is gifted Jared McCain.
They got Lou Dort. Who else? They got Jalen Williams from Arkansas. So the other Jalen Williams.
Mm-hmm.
So they just injury. It's just injuries because they're a deep team.
Yeah, no, that was the only thing that I could think of is the injury thing. That and the fact that it's hard to repeat. Just obviously they've been there, done that, but it's just not the easiest thing in the world. But if Jalen Williams truly isn't hurt, truly is hurt, he was a pivotal part of their playoff run last year. Obviously, he hasn't done too much of anything this year. But the game changes a little bit in the playoffs. So, Tate, any thoughts about the Thunder?
Yeah, man, I think they ready to try and make it back. I mean, they surprise me every time with some of the players they miss. It's just the veracity that they play with and the defense and the scrambling everywhere and pressing everything. Just stylistically, they're such a tough matchup, and the fact that they have so much depth that they just keep sending people at you. Now, those top four teams outside the Lakers, Denver and the Spurs can give them problems, though.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't ready just to write them off either because I believe the Spurs don't won the season series against them. Watch them play an overtime game against Denver the other day. I mean, this team that can give them problems, but I would still have them being the favorite.
Yeah.
All right. You mentioned the Spurs. One reason we'll start with one reason why the Spurs can make it all the way to the finals.
Because they got the best player in the league. Wemby.
The Joker? Oh.
Wemby. Spurs. I might be a year early, but Wemby on the way, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Sure.
He's scoring 26, getting like 12 boards, blocking like 5 shots. I mean, cooking cats too. And when he get patented with it, right? He ain't got a patented move or signature move yet. When he get that,
yeah,
step
he
back,
do a little bit of everything.
You ain't gonna be able to stop him. It's gonna be automatic, like Kareem's hook was 40 years ago, 50 years ago. So I mean, and the fact they got aggressive guards like Cass and Fox guys that have put pressure on OKC defensively if they overplay the ball and they try and give Shea problems defensively.
Yeah.
I like what the Spurs have.
What's one reason why they wouldn't?
Experience.
Playoff experience, yeah. Stephen Castle's lack of as a group. Stephen Castle's lack of J.
Yeah, I mean they got a lot of. They got a lot of guards though, man. They got Keldon Johnson. They got Harper. They can.
No playoffs. No, they haven't been in the what is it they haven't been in the mud. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what it takes.
Fox hasn't either.
They haven't been in the foxhole.
Yeah, Fox one time with the Kings, which was short-lived. Harrison Barnes, I think,
they could have beat Golden State that year too, though. Fox could have.
Yeah.
That team hasn't been like one thing about the NBA, and this is definitely this is a nod to Tate about history. One thing about the NBA, you do have to take your lumps to get to the finals. You know what I'm saying? There is no, we're just coming out good and then we're gonna go to the finals. Nah, like you're gonna have to get you know what I'm saying? Isaiah Thomas and the Pistons had to go through the Celtics, kept getting beaten down. The Bulls Shaq and the Lakers, Kobe, he had to take his lumps. They all take their lumps, no matter how great they are. You still get the playoffs is a different beast. I've always said that. It's a different beast. You're playing the same team 7 times. You know what I'm saying? No day, you know,
if you're lucky 7 times.
If you're lucky 7 times, and they know all your moves, they know all your, you know what I'm saying, your offensive schemes or whatnot. So
that's when it comes down to coaching too, because you got to be able to make those adjustments on the fly. So, let's get to the Lake Show. Yeah, as far as the Lakers is concerned, obviously they got a star-studded group. They got a nice little three-man.
Do they?
I mean, Reeves. I guess if you want to down LeBron and say he's not a part of that, but Reeves is nice. Luka nice, you know. And they went out and got Luke Kennard, who's, you know, they needed some shooting. They needed some shooting now. That's kind of the perfect guy. I mean, I think that dude is shooting like 50% from behind the arc, but perfect guy for when you got 3 ball dominant, you know, guards or you know, initiators. What do you? I mean, third in the West. So they, you know, in a strong conference. What's the reason why you are reserved about the Lakers?
Because they have no depth. They don't play defense. They're the pretty girl in the club with bad credit. You know, they got, you know, like, yeah, she looked pretty and all. You know, you might want to date her, but you're not taking her serious. So the Lakers are all, you know, they're all, you know, they got a lot of pizzazz. They got 3 good ball handlers, no Diddy. You know what I'm saying? They got 3 prolific scorers, but when it comes down to it, I mean, they don't have the meat and potatoes, the role players, the defense in order to advance.
Yeah, Rui Hachimura just never seemed to get it done every year.
He's not a foxhole guy. He's not a, you know, he's not going to get the rebound that you need, or you're not going to get a defensive stop from the Lakers. That defense is terrible.
A sieve. That's my favorite term now.
They are a sieve.
Age might catch up with LeBron.
Will it?
Playoffs is possible. And if that big 3 isn't performing well, Reeves, Luka, and LeBron, you got to depend on Ayton to step up. You don't know if he's going to step up in the playoffs. So that's another thing, too. Ayton got to be that X factor. And I'm not sure if he's going to be locked in. He ain't been locked in 100% for the regular season. So I don't know if he's going to be locked in 100% for the playoffs. They got to lock him in the room and tell him, hey, man, it's serious. Might be LeBron last year. You got to step it up.
Can I ask Tate a quick question? Like, what do you, and I know you like LeBron, you know, but like, what do you expect LeBron at this stage in the playoffs? Like, is he supposed to still give me 25, or you like, yo, he could pick and choose?
Not on this team. I mean, at best, probably in the playoffs, he a 22, 6-6 guy.
Okay.
I mean, which is second fiddle, third fiddle. I mean, Luka got to be the guy, right?
Right.
But as far as overall take, I mean, yeah, that's fool's gold. It's three big names. That's all it is. They can't play defense. None of the big 3 can play defense.
No.
So you need them on the court. Why they're on the court for offense? They all liabilities. Can't nothing happen from that. Nothing good can happen. So go ahead and LA, sit your ass down. So LeBron will get fired because it might be first round out.
It was last year, right? Didn't they?
They play the Denver Nuggets. Bye-bye. Go home.
Or T-Wolves.
Bye-bye. Go home like last year.
If it's 1 through 8 now, they would play the Wolves. 3-6 Wolves.
Wolves play defense.
They might be able to rock with the Wolves, but
They stand a better chance to get the Wolves than they do the Nuggets.
for sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And the Rockies. They better not drop to 5.
I think they could beat the Rockets.
Yeah, I think they could beat the Rockets.
I think they could beat the Rockets.
I don't think they would be favored, though.
Rockets not really moving. I don't really watch a lot of.
How are the Suns still in this? Well,
They play hard. I told you they play hard.
Well, let's get into Houston now. Got a lot going down. What they got going on? The rodeo or something going on? That's the hot topic in Houston. But yeah, this is a team. This is an interesting team. You know, KD's running the show. So I don't know how y'all feel about that.
Is he running the show?
Who the best player over there?
I mean, he is. But
it's got to be him. But yeah, but they pretty young group. But me personally, I mean, I like the fact that it's they're a tall group. They rebound. I think that's the top rebounding team. They play defense. They got Amin Thompson and Jabari Smith. And you said what?
He with us.
Yeah. But he's an exceptional athlete, you know. But
he had 23, 12, and 8 last game.
That's right.
I mean, he's better than Asar.
He about to be all NBA when Rick talk about you. Just know your carear coming up.
You want to come up with
about his jumper. I just said his jumper. I ain't say nothing about the rest of his game.
But yeah, they were atop the league last year, and then it's crazy how you trade for KD and then you start dropping down. Was it Thunder? No, I think Houston was above OKC. I'm not sure, but
what did you say be false about KD and what happened?
Houston was the number 1 team in the West last year, right?
Nah, OKC was.
It was OKC. Maybe they were second or whatever.
They won 68 games last year.
Okay, yeah, you're right. But yeah, I don't think people expected Houston to be as good as they were last year. And then they, traded away a couple pieces, Green and.
But I don't think it has anything to do with that. It's directly related to Van Fleet getting hurt. They don't have the team they thought they was gonna have because Van Fleet got hurt. That's it right there to me.
Yeah, that's fair. Man, shout out to Fred Van Fleet. He don't get a lot of love in the whatever, but yeah. So would you say that
Rockets
the lack of
second last year, 52 wins?
Yeah, which is that's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That was above Denver. That was above a lot of other teams. The T-Wolves. But so Tate, do you feel like the lack of point guard play? I mean, I don't even think Reed Shepherd starts, but that's probably their truest of point guard, right?
Yeah, no, I agree. And from the very first game of the season, they played opening night against somebody. Was it OKC? Game with the overtime. Reed Shepherd was shook.
Yeah.
They was pressuring him and everything. He couldn't do nothing. And that's when they took him out of the starting lineup and started going to Thompson more as running the point guard who's not a threat to shoot. So you can play off him. That clogs up everything.
Yep.
The fact that if they have Van Fleet out there, competent veteran, running the offense, proven NBA champion, they can hit the three, opens up, makes everything look different.
Yeah.
For sure. All right. Any other thoughts on Houston before we move on to the East?
They missed Steven Adams.
Oh, yeah, I forgot he hurt too. Yeah, he's out for the season, right?
Yeah. Not having Steven Adams, he would get
That's big.
3-4 offensive rebounds a game. You know what I'm saying? They were definitely the best They're best rebounding team now, but with Steven Adams, it was a daunting task to get a rebound on that team with a Thompson, Durant, Adams, and even sometimes Capella.
Oh, Capella. Oh, yeah, Capella
did
go back
too.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So
ain't no word. Ain't Van Fleet not gonna make no Tatum return? There's no word. On
What's wrong with him? ACL?
Achilles.
I
don't know, but they pretty much called him a season from the gate. That was like this summer.
I think he got an ACL.
Yeah, it might be ACL.
It might be ACL. I think it's ACL.
He had some words for who was that?
Oh, he was just talking about the Spurs, like
San Antonio.
On them Spurs.
Yeah,
he got ACL.
I didn't need Van Fleet to tell me that. Like, you can't. Everybody got to pump the brakes on the Spurs, man. I got to see them in spring basketball.
Yeah, I don't see him coming back and jumping right back in the playoffs. So he's probably gonna be done for the season.
All right, so let's move on to the East. Starting with the Pistons. Obviously, they've been atop the Eastern Conference all year pretty comfortably, but they are not without their flaws. What do you guys think is the biggest thing that could hold them back throughout the playoffs?
Which team? I'm sorry.
The Pistons.
Detroit.
Lack of a big three.
That third guy.
Yeah.
Not mad at that.
Tobias, the third guy.
And don't do that.
It's Cade, Duran, Thompson. I don't know.
Yeah. It's tricky because I mean, is it Duncan Robinson? Hell no. Tobias, you wouldn't like it to be. Yeah, Tobias, you wouldn't like it to be. But, I don't know.
Tobias could step up and be a number 3 guy. He could get you 15, 20 points in a game, but
he's just super. He's just spotty to me. I'm gonna let Tay go and then I'm gonna close it off.
Well, Detroit's biggest problem is not anything except for lack of shooting. I mean,
they got
lack of outside shooting, consistent outside, but he gonna get play off the court in the playoffs defensively though.
Yep.
I mean, they don't have 3 and D. Yeah, you got Doogie Howser, Duncan Robinson, and my other guy, they got from y'all.
Doogie Howser.
You know,
Herbert's been playing better.
Y'all don't know Doogie Howser, huh?
Yeah, I know Doogie Howser.
That's like
okay.
50,
Well, Rick
60.
laughing like I just made up something.
No,
I just put it together. You called Kevin Herter Doogie Howser.
Yeah,
right. Kevin Herter, and then the other dude from Michigan. What's my guy's name from the Heat?
Duncan Robinson.
Duncan Robinson. Yeah. So I mean, they got Doogie Howser and Screech out there, right?
Wow.
I mean,
now you in our era.
And them boys is gonna get playoff. They the best options they got at pure shooters, but they're gonna get played off the court. And the streakiness of Holland and the other cat. Oh, my boy played for Cleveland last year. What's his name?
Harris? You talking about Levert?
Levert, but the other guy that get a lot of clock. Y'all picked him up at the beginning of the season, False.
Cleveland, Carrot. That's Levert.
Who your rotation? Say dude come off the bench.
Jenkins,
Javonte Green.
Javonte Green.
Did he play for Cleveland last year?
He played for Cleveland last year.
See, I didn't even know. Yeah.
So like the streakiness versus because them the guys that can play the defense, but them the guys gonna be streaky shooters. The guys that can shoot gonna be the guys that can play out the floor defensively. So I see that as being their biggest flaw. I mean, they got a beast in Duran. Cade is top 3 in the NBA right now. I mean, JB's a good defensive coach, but his offensive schemes get bogged down and gonna get bogged down even more with lack of shooting.
Yeah,
the only flaw with Detroit.
I feel like at times I feel like the Pistons have the players on the team to make it happen. It's gonna be a matter of JB pressing the right buttons. Is it a game where you want to go with Paul Reed because Paul Reed can be effective, or is it the day to go with Javonte Green? Because all these guys have the potential to play a decent amount of minutes. Even like as far as the shooting is concerned, Kevin Herter can be very spotty. He had a good week. I'll say that. Marcus Sasser had a good week too. He's always shot pretty well. Another guy that you can hunt because he's 6 foot 190. But yeah, I think it's going to be I think the last 15 games for JB is going to be playing with all the different combinations and seeing what makes the most sense, because we do have, I mean, even Javonte Green, as great of a defensive player he is, he shot the 3 pretty well at times this year. But like you said, inconsistency. Sometimes Ron Holland's got it, is on. Sometimes he's not. Yeah, it's gonna be a chess match for JB. But enough about the Pistons. Let's talk about the Celtics. They are 4 games back right now, and obviously they got an addition at the trade deadline that wasn't outside of Vucevic, but they got Tatum back, which was a big deal for them, and he's been the boards, like he's been crashing the boards. He had another game where he had like 15 rebounds. I don't know who he turned into, but what's the one thing? What's the one thing that could hold them back going into the playoffs? Because I don't think much, to be honest.
Ego tripping, meaning if Tatum comes in thinking he the man and wants to, knock JB off and say, yo, this is, bombers, give me the rock. above the rim reference there, Tate. You know what I'm saying? Then therefore, it would be, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think there's any ego with them too. But that's the only way I could see is that Tatum comes in. He's like, yo, like I'm getting my groove. You know, like yo, I'm back to being that number one guy. And JB, you know, take the back seat. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing I could think of.
Besides that, maybe even though Tatum looks good right now, maybe some rust setting in when the playoffs actually start. Maybe his stamina and stuff might not be there. I could see that kind of holding him back a little bit. But he's been playing well now, so and that might not be a factor either.
But it's another level to get to, I think, with the playoffs.
Yeah.
That intensity is gonna he's gonna have to match that same. Yeah. Tate,
you come back early enough to get a nice head start going into the playoffs, though.
Yeah, little lather.
Yeah, I agree with what Zeke said. Another thing that because you know, Tatum he could kind of hit a wall just because he just started playing. When the playoffs start, it's going to be more intensity. You get a day off, but the game's going to mean more. And sometimes when games mean more, that make you a little more fatigued, right? Especially if you're not used to the grind of the regular season. I also think defensively, man, I think they play good team defense, but in the playoffs, a lot of pick and roll, a lot of ISO ball and stuff. And I feel like they got people that can't defend in space outside of Jaylen Brown, Tatum. I like they got, but he's not going to be getting the big crunch time minutes on the clock, whatever dude name is.
Cater.
Yeah. The center, the black dude that plays center. You know,
what about Derek White?
They got
Garza.
Derek White, but still they have Pritchard out there, they have Hauser out there, they got that young boy I asked you about last week out there. They're gonna have Gucci Man out there. I mean, they're gonna have some and in playoffs or Vucci Man. They're gonna have Vucci Man out there. In playoffs, and when it's matchup specific, you're gonna get pick and roll. You're gonna get, hey, come on, set the pick. You're gonna get all that. And them guys gonna have to play defense. So I'm just saying.
Help me out.
Yeah. We saying what potential flaw can we see that could cause them? That's a potential flaw. I'm not saying it'll be, but that's one. I'm just here for the knowledge in the game, Rick, just to give it to you like that, man. The knowledge in the game, nothing else.
Thank you. All right. So next we got the New York Knicks, who have I don't know how are they fared as of recently. It looks like they're 7-3 in their last 10
game win streak.
They're on a 3-game win streak. So it appears that they've kind of got things rolling because they kind of been it's kind of been back and forth with them, but they are obviously battle tested. They've been in the playoffs the last couple of years. They're a pretty experienced group. Towns has been in the playoffs many a time. You know, Brunson's been running the show. For me personally, for one, and this is a little biased, but they might have to beat Detroit to get there. Well, they're going to have to see Detroit at some point, you would think, in order to get there. And as of right now, they got a little mental block there. And, Pistons will definitely be coming in with a chip on their shoulders because they, because the Knicks put them out last year in, dramatic fashion. But also Towns has been this is one of the worst years of his career. I don't know how he's played in the last 10 or the last couple games. But I definitely have questions about how he will fare in the playoffs. And he's another dude that you can kind of hunt in certain situations. But what do you guys think?
The Knicks, why they won't make the finals or something. I gotta shout out Tate again. History lesson here. We need a sponsor. The NBA champions, your best player cannot be under 6'5". You know what I'm saying? And being Jalen Brunson, you know what I'm saying? Even though he's brolic Brunson, big body Brunson and all that, he's only 6'1", 6'2" on a good day. But you need more than that. You said it earlier. Cat and JB and Brunson. I mean, you pick and roll them all day. You seeking them out in the playoff game. I want Brunson to guard me. He little, you know what I'm saying? He a little guy. He a little fella, as Tate would say. Shout out to Tate. He definitely a little fella, and I'm getting in my spot and I'm shooting over him. Also, and this is, don't forget about this. I really don't like Mike Brown's coaching. Not in the playoffs. I'm not a fan. Like all the, his coaching, his schemes are kind of so those are my reasons.
Along with that, they need more consistency from Mikal Bridges. He's been a he with us candidate the last couple games. He had 0 points a couple days ago against.
That's crazy.
In 27 minutes. So yeah, it can't just, even if like you said they can't win even if their best guy is under 6. You said 6'5".
Mm-hmm.
So even if Brunson and Towns do go off, they still need something more from Bridges consistently and OG also. So yeah, they need more consistency from one of their big three. I'm assuming he's one of the big three, Bridges.
OG can't be the big three?
No.
I think right now he's playing better than Bridges.
I would
that ain't saying much, but
right.
if they do got to face each other, I know this would be a good battle in the paint. Mitchell Robinson and Duran. That's box office right there. I'm not. I mean, in a nerd basketball type of way.
Yeah, as far
Robinson can get rebounds, and Duran,
he's a good rim protector.
Yeah, so
Mitchell.
That dude get rebounds, man.
Yeah.
Tate, close it out for New York.
I'll just go back, pull out my history bag. Rick said Mitchell Robinson and Duran, man. It's an intriguing matchup, I guess, because they both physical, old school style centers. But when you seem like Ewing and Olajuwon go at it, that's pales in comparison. So anyway.
That's a
Nick, New York Nick reference with Patrick Ewing in there.
Of course.
I'd say they a defensive liability. I mean, they don't play defense like they did under Tibbs.
Nah.
And the fact that they again, like we talked about Detroit, not both they lead guys, but both they shooting guys. With New York, it's both your main scorers. Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns got to stay on the court, and they're gonna be come set the pick on everybody. Whoever the big is and whoever the guard is. You know what I mean? They're gonna ask your guy to set the pick. Karl Anthony Towns, your guy gonna set picks. Brunson, your guy gonna set picks. So I think that's their biggest problem, man. And like you said, the inconsistency. And I'm gonna say Mitchell Robinson is a liability because you're gonna have to put him in defensively for Towns.
Yeah.
Hacker Mitchell. Let's go back to Hacker Shaq days. Another history lesson. Back to the Hacker Shaq days. Hacker Mitchell they gonna be in trouble. So yeah, I see New York, depending on who they play. I'm watching Orlando and Atlanta right now. New York could be first round out here. Could be. I ain't saying it is. I'm saying could be.
Okay. All right, we got one team left in the East, and that's the Cleveland Cavaliers. We over an hour, so I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. I do like the composition of their roster. I like that they went out and got some defense. They went out and they upgraded at the point guard position with James Harden. I still think that it could come down to how Harden performs in the playoffs, especially with their broken right hand. I haven't watched a lot of the Cavaliers play, but I would like to think that off arm that he likes to use so much, with that being broken, that would affect him in some kind of way. But Tate, I'll let you. You've been watching the team more, so you have a better idea of what could be holding them back. What could possibly hold you guys back.
Yeah, man. Harden's thumb is all right enough. It ain't effective. So I think when it first happened, that's as bad as it was going to be, right? Now, they didn't have to deal with it, battle through it, but as bad as it was going to be, that's over with, unless it gets re-injured. I think we need Jared Allen back because defensively, we like Rick say, Chicago Bulls reference. Shout out to the homie Rick referencing him. You know, it's like the red K, like Olay, like you in Spain fighting the Bulls and stuff. You know, that's what that defense is like, man. Without Jared Allen, we did have the return of Max Strus yesterday.
Oh, wow.
Max went for 28, was hitting threes. Max looked good yesterday.
What?
Yeah, first game back. From 28 was like 5 or 7 from 3-point range. So, but Merrill didn't even play yesterday. Jared Allen didn't play. They still should beat the Dallas Mavericks. But I'm just saying, so I think getting healthy and then getting, you know, just getting the defensive energy back. What did he say about Embiid and Jokic?
He said Embiid, Jokic, Giannis toughness in the paint today. Oakley would have dudes calling human resources by half.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
I was like, why did he bring up human resources?
Because you know, HR at work, you get in trouble.
Right.
Bullying somebody. In school, you get in trouble for bullying. I mean, so I bet nowadays in school, somebody tell you, man, after school is on, you get in trouble.
Either that or they go on to grab the switch.
Oh yeah, that too.
That's how Chicago do.
Whoa. Take it easy.
Hey,
Relax over there. Just calm down.
Hey, B-Boss, I remember when Detroit, and now I'm out here in DC, was murder capitals of the world. I heard it's always rough in the shy, but they wouldn't the murder capitals of the world while while we talking about that kind of stuff.
Dan Gilbert helped us clean up a little bit, man. Appreciate y'all.
Cleveland Cavaliers owner.
Right. And then we got Chicago closing it out. What we got? Cleveland. Yeah, Cleveland. What is your biggest question with them going into the playoffs?
Health, and how that affects the defense.
Chicago.
They're not in the playoffs. Why?
No. I'm talking about Chicago.
Oh, they turned to go. Okay.
My bad. Yeah.
My bad, Rick. I only said that I got out here about 3-4 minutes. So go ahead.
If the honeymoon Harden is over with, meaning that, you know, Harden is always good the first 15, 20 games, and then the old Harden settles in and, you know, he's, you know, malcontent and don't want to play, you know, and all that.
You should say James Harden when you phrase it like that.
Huh?
You should say James Harden when you say it like that way. You said the old Harden settles in. James Harden. Welcome.
Settles in was an interesting metaphor, but
I mean, he's got to, you know, get in the groove of his team, right? Settles in, no? I mean, you know,
James, not Harden by himself. James Harden got settled in.
All right, James Harden, man. But James Harden, if he's going to be able to play and eliminate those playoff ghosts that he always has, being that he always fails, you know. Go ahead,
we've seen this story before with Harden.
Go ahead, Tate.
No, just the ghost reference, and it's perfectly applicable this year. I remember when Sam Darnold was seeing ghosts when he played for the New York Jets. You remember that?
Okay, yeah.
What Sam Darnold do this year?
We're comparing Sam Darnold to James Harden.
Oh, I'm just saying, you brought up the ghost reference. I'm tying together, Rick. Don't try and go away from what you're saying. I'm just saying.
I mean, if you're going to do it, I mean, let's stay in basketball. But yes, but Sam Darnold is still very young. You know what I'm saying? James Harden is past his prime. He is, you know,
But James Harden prime is still top 20. What are we talking about now?
James Harden's what, 36? And
36.
That's not prime.
No, he's still top 20. I ain't say he was prime.
So
top 20.
What's the significance of that, though?
Yeah, all I'm saying is Darnold is young. Harden is old. Like he is.
Harden's the top 20 NBA player. Sam Darnold's not even might be a top 20 quarterback, but still.
But James Harden has had numerous. We've watched him loop over and over and over where he hasn't.
And I did with Darnold too. That's my comp. You okay? I watched Darnold lose, and say I see ghosts out there.
Did he say that? No. He's
I don't know. Darnold
he's
say I see ghosts.
Zeke know he said it. Put in your Google machine.
He said he saw the 75 Vikings. That's what he said. He says he saw the best defense ever. That's what Darnold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see what I want.
You see it, Zeke?
What?
All you gotta do is search Sam Darnold and ghosts.
I'm seeing ghosts is a famous quote by Sam Darnold.
Come on, Rick. That's recent history.
that's
Recent
crazy.
history I'm giving you.
2019 spoken while mic'd up.
I see what you're saying, Ted.
Against the Patriots. Okay. All right.
It makes sense with the Patriots, though.
He was expressing to his coaches that he was panicked and perceiving pressure from the Patriots.
I know that was the last time he got a chance to play. They was like, you know what, dog? You taking hallucinogens? What's going on with you? But yeah, we are well over the hour mark. Let's
blame Tate, man.
No, that's all. No, because the subject, it was a good subject matter. I figured we elaborate a little bit, but let's go around the room and let everybody know what you guys have going on. Tay, you said you had to go or something, but we'll start with you.
Yeah, man, real quick. Thanks for having me. Well, I ain't gonna say thank you every week.
No, you did. It's all good. You're welcome.
I'm glad we is all here like we are every week on each other's channel. So, always fun sitting down with you young fellas, man. And I'm glad Pay ain't here producing though with the old guy out there. But yeah, man, I'm about to go to the Steel Curtain Network, do my Steelers podcast over there, Hangover. Check out the Know It Alls channel for all kind of content, Steeler content, NFL draft content, different stuff throughout the week. I believe every day of the week we got something going on. So check it out. And with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, man. Appreciate you fellas. Talk to you in the Slack channel. Until then, hey, y'all saw how dope Penny Hardaway was too. On that note, I'm out.
Yeah, we saw him when he was playing.
Yeah, but y'all probably like 4 or 5 years old though. I'm saying I'm grown watching Penny. Shit, Penny about a year older than me, maybe.
Okay.
Running that program to the ground too.
Memphis?
Man, I'm surprised they still got it.
They didn't make it to the tournament?
They terrible. They've been terrible last couple years.
Damn, I didn't know he's running to the ground though. I don't keep up with it like that to this time of year.
That's what I do.
Right, I heard B. Fall say like great players don't make great GMs. Some of them don't make great coaches either.
Right.
Yeah.
Peace, fellas.
All right.
Jalen Durn played with Tim Hardaway, by the way, but
yeah, he did. Penny Hardaway, not Tim.
Yeah. He played with Tim too, but but what y'all got going on over on Sports Life and Hip Hop?
SLHH Pod on IG. We're on TikTok, YouTube, Sports Life and Hip Hop. We got the Best of 2000 series still going. We got more years coming soon, so stay tuned for that.
All right, and if you're here with us, then you're somewhat familiar with Bleachers to Speakers, but we got draft coverage coming up. The Detroit Tigers coverage as well. It's almost the beginning of the not the regular season, but yeah, I guess the regular season. So stay tuned for our Sunday evening show. And yeah, you know where to find us for the Pistons coverage outside of the Monday show, which we always do. But we should have a show with me in June coming up real soon. But yeah, with that said, appreciate everybody for tuning in. We out.
Get your lick back. If a nigga gonna do something, ain't no chit chat. Better stay.